welcome back to the Star Citizen Pledge Guide. Well, this is not really the guide, is it? It's my a special on modding, and this is my ship, the AESIR, which I've been building over the last few months for Star Citizen for eventual inclusion as a mod. I've literally put hundreds of hours of love into this thing, and it's a design inspired by a combination of Macross and Gunbuster, Yamato. You can sort of see influences of the Captain Harlock's Arcadia and World War II battleships. The Macross bridge section, for example. It's not the hugest of ships, it's only about 120 meters, so it's a comparable size to the Carrack. And lately I've been working on the turrets and the forward engine thrusters, and you'll be able to see here that the hull has changed if you've been following at all. And the arms here are thicker, not quite as thick as I want to get them, but definitely a little bit more solid than before. Perhaps adequate for space operations, for the idea is when you're in an atmosphere, they're sort of locked close to the hull there and can't really move. Just the flaps on the thrusters will vector the thrust somewhat. So at high speeds they're not going to be a structural liability for the ship. Then we have the turrets. I've replaced the Carrack turrets I ripped from the Carrack model with a simple design of my own. I'm talking about the main turrets here. These are from the Cutlass. So I've just basically upscaled the neutron cannons from the Cutlass to about 2.5 times the scale, because I wanted to have a single weapon turret similar to what you could find on a modern frigate or destroyer. Still not sure whether or not there should be two or just the one, and at this stage I haven't really planned for missiles. But I am thinking there are way too many turrets at the moment, because I have 6 manned turrets and then the 2 main turrets, and the manned turrets do not actually cover all of the ship. There's a vulnerability up the top here, but that could be fixed by adding a retractable turret. What I'm thinking of doing is dropping off these 2 and these 2 and adding one there and here somewhere, so you've got bottom coverage, because at the end of the day, if you've got 6 man turrets, that means you've got to have 6 NPCs manning them all, in addition to, you know, the captain, the executive officer, the engineer, and who knows how many other roles might actually be needed. So I'm not sure I want to keep the crew levels so incredibly high. I had a great suggestion about a month or so ago on the forums about what these forward wings could be. The suggestion was that they're prongs to prevent the ship from the front hull of the ship from penetrating too deeply into other ships that it's rammed, and I really like that idea actually. So it's sort of like the same principle as a winged spear from medieval times, and ramming sort of fits well with the sort of Viking-inspired designs as Valen Industries. The backstory behind them, which I got from the Asgard fleet, which is an org, which I'm a member of, although I'm very bad at communicating with them. So yeah, this is the main upgrades that I've done recently. It's coming together quite nicely. I'm very happy with the overall shape, although I want to do some more work on the hull. Particularly down the bottom with the landing gear, which is sort of stumping me at the moment, because I don't really have a good enough understanding of engineering to engineer the landing gears for landing a ship of this size. I mean, it's about the size of a naval frigate, well, a small one anyway, like 120 meters, so it's a lot of weight to take. Anyway, that's my update for now. I'm going to go back to video editing shortly. I've got a new Star Citizen Pledge guide on the way, which will be based on the Bounty Hunter playstyle. So we'll be looking at, amongst other things, the Cutlass Blue, the Avenger, the 325A, and a few surprises in there if you're interested in the bounty hunting style of play. So check for those updates soon, and have a good one. Cheers.